All right. What is going on? What is going on out there, YouTube? How you doing? It is I, Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox, the man, the black man in the green chair, spreading all the good news and information all over the planet Earth. What is going on out there? Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. It feels warmer outside. I may be stepping out there in about another hour or two. But what is going on with you? I'll swing by Best Buy possibly, see if anything out there is crack-a-lacking. Big shout out to Sick Humor. I was just listening to him. His Thinking Out Loud podcast, and good content as always. If you hadn't subbed to him already, go ahead and check him on out. He got some good content and entertaining and fun. And I listen to him. I was gaming actually. I've been gaming since about 8:45 this morning. Been on that Xbox X playing Mass Effect 2. Basically, if you use the emulator on the Xbox X and you're going to play any of those games, whether it's backwards compatible games, go ahead and make sure you go into your settings on the Xbox, the video output settings, and switch it to 1080p. Don't leave your if you're playing 360 games. I'm talking about if you're playing 360 games. So make sure you turn on 1080p on the video output. Gives you a better looking screen. Let that Xbox X do the downsampling that it's intended to do. Even though you got a 4K screen, if you tell it to output, your TV can still just output at 1080p. I don't know if you guys know that or not. So, or your Xbox will just output at 1080p, and then your 4K TV will upscale the picture to 4K, and then you can dynamically, it'll do that dynamically, and then you use the downsampling. I'm not lying. Mass Effect 2. And there is a girl on there, Jack, who has got a lot of tattoos and stuff on her. It looks much better. You can tell but right, she looks this all tattooed up anyway. But now you can really tell the color scheme on her, where the colors break, where her skin is, stuff like that. Now I got Mass Effect in my thread there because I'm going to talk about it. As far as the actual game, how it relates to the overall galaxy, I'm just going to do that. Have a little Mass Effect series, and so with today's Mass Effect, we'll talk with humanity discovering the first mass relay, and then we'll stop. I'm gonna stop right there. But what is going on from the East Coast to the West Coast to the North to the South? All the people down in South America. Everywhere, Colombia, Cuba, the Philippines, stuff like that. So who dare intrudes me while I'm pontificating? Hello? Okay, just want me to use the Wi-Fi then? Oh, okay, this number, the 420 number. Okay. All right. Come on. All right. All right, I'm back. All right, here we go. So what is happening, everybody? All the people down in Australia, all the people all around the world, to England, to Germany, to Italy. Italy, that's the place that looks like a boot. And everybody over in Wakanda, what's up? Wakanda for life, you know what I'm saying? So, but what is happening, people? Glad you're here on this Sunday. It's nice here in my city. Like I said, it looks like it's actually fairly warm outside. May have to get out there in it here shortly. But what is happening? We'll do this one, be here for about an hour. That's the plan. And then I'll bounce on out of here like a bad check. So, but what is going on? Hopefully everybody's having a good one. Hopefully everybody had a good St. Patrick's Day. If you're Irish, happy belated St. Patrick's Day. Best wishes to Titanfall Princess. She tweeted out that she was sick. Not sick humor, but just sick. She wasn't feeling good. So hopefully she starts feeling better. and you know, and she was able to enjoy the Irish holiday yesterday with her family. So, but that's about it, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, you can see on the thread line there how, yeah, some huge Xbox news. Fallout 5, that comes out in a few days. So we'll kind of go into that because there's been people talking about, I guess, the build has leaked out, or at least the Xbox version of the build has leaked out. So we'll talk about that. The DCEU, we're going to fix the DCEU today as well, because I know exactly how to fix it. I know where it went wrong. That's why I know how to fix it. So we'll go ahead and do that. So shout out to everybody here, the people in the chat, the people that are listening live, the people that will listen later, everybody that, you know, leave comments, things like that. Hit the like button for me, guys. You know, that's easy for you to do. You go down, you scroll down there, you hit the little button there, you hit the little doink, little thumbs up, and yeah, that way we can go ahead and be trendy. Let's set some trends here today. That's always good. So, but we'll go ahead and start. So we'll go ahead and start with let's start with the DCEU. Let's fix the DCEU because it imploded. So what happened with the DCEU is that their most popular character with Warner Brothers DC is Batman. And if you don't know, Batman is the weakest character in the DCEU. He's the weakest. Batman and Robin, and then Batgirl. It's just take your pick. It's one of them, you know. So what has happened is that, you know, DC, they recognize that Batman, Warner recognizes that Batman's the weakest, but he also sells the most merchandise. So what can you do? I mean, you got him selling the most merchandise, and despite him selling the most merchandise, he's the weakest character. So what was originally going to happen in the DCEU was that Zack Snyder, who did Man of Steel, which I thought was a masterpiece. So he does Man of Steel, and he was going to do Man of Steel 2. So in pre-production of Man of Steel 2, the Avengers comes out. Well, the Avengers steamrolls everything to $2 billion. Okay, so they canceled Man of Steel 2. They being Warner Brothers. I'm talking about the brass, and not Zack Snyder. He still wanted to make Man of Steel 2. But they cancel Man of Steel 2 and say, you're going to do Batman versus Superman, you know, and that way we can put Batman in a movie with Superman, and then we're also going to include, you know, one more character. And that character was Wonder Woman, Diana Prince. So they go ahead and they start pre-production of Batman versus Superman. They announce it at the Comic-Con. People get excited. So they start pre-production. Batman versus Superman was an okay movie up to the point that they cut out where Batman stole kryptonite. The original script called for Batman to leave to go steal kryptonite, but as he's leaving, he sees a hue, like a greenish, bluish hue at the lighthouse. Well, he's Bruce Wayne. He's the world's greatest detective. He decides to go up there to see what's going on at the lighthouse. It turns out the person at the lighthouse, there's two people at the lighthouse, the Green Lanterns. They're at the lighthouse, okay? Bruce Wayne comes up there. They talk to them, and they talk to Bruce Wayne, and they convince Bruce Wayne that they have been watching the Kryptonian, aka Superman, since he's been on Earth, since he was a child. They tell him that he was who adopted him, who his parents were, where he grew up at, things like that. So, and some of the things he's been doing to help people out. But Bruce Wayne still has an innate fear of Superman. So they say, okay, since you're still afraid of him, we're going to give you this substance called kryptonite. And the kryptonite will weaken him. It will slow him down. Maybe somebody on your planet can get the jump on him, you know. So, but, you know, he's not doing anything wrong. He's not your enemy. And then the Green Lanterns leave. And Bruce Wayne, you know, makes a choice of, He was supposed to make a choice of either going to confront Superman or going to and are going to confront him or just leaving it be. Well, while he's out, Alfred, who's monitoring, everything, kind of gets an SOS message from that Lois Lane has been kidnapped. This talk is more boring than Inside Xbox. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the DCEU. He was supposed to get a message that anyway, the fatal threw me off. Anyway, Alfred was supposed to intercept a message that Lois Lane had been kidnapped. When Bruce Wayne went back to Wayne Manor, he was supposed to let him know. They were supposed to, long story short, they were supposed to work together to find, to go ahead, find Lois, rescue her. Well, Bruce Wayne still gets the video of Wonder Woman, the picture, and that was supposed to be the end cutscene. That was their end cutscene. And that was the end of it. That was going to be, they were going to rescue Lois. They were going to rescue Lois, blah, 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 together, lock Luthor up, and then start the hall right there. Like right there. Batman, Superman, and Diana Prince was just they were going to go to her as somebody she's a curator, but she's also like a realtor as well. And so, but they took that out. So, but needless to say, it is where it is. And at this point, had they done that Batman versus Superman versus the one we got, it would have been a lot better. So another thing they're looking at doing is they made Man of Steel, which did well. They made Wonder Woman, which did well. They've got Aquaman. It's in the can as far as the movie. Aquaman is done. And so they're scoring that movie right now. We should start hearing stuff about it in mid-June. You should start hearing stuff about Aquaman. Okay, so if they do it like that, they still, if they get Aquaman and that does well at the movie theater, let's just say it makes $600 million, and so it does well. All right, if it does well enough, then they can go ahead and just restart everything and just say, look, we did Batman versus Superman, we did Justice League, we did Suicide Squad. That was just fan fiction. That's not part of the extended universe. We're going to move on. So, I agree, fan. They should have never done it, but they did. So, Mooch and Crap are doing a stream right now. All right, well, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to knock them, like I said. So, but that's how I would fix the DCEU. Like I said, right now it's garbage, straight trash, and it is what it is. So, it is what it is. So, and how many of you all got what's going on, Trey? Got your Avengers tickets, because that set records. Like the Black Panther advanced ticket sales, it crushed it. So now Avengers Infinity War is the most anticipated movie of all time. So yeah, don't hang around lighthouses even in Sea of Thieves. Yeah, the Green Lantern might be there. Yeah, that's true. All right, so we'll move on. We'll go to Yakuza Kiwami. So Yakuza Kiwami got announced for August. That's your Messiah's birthday month. So if somebody wants to be nice to me in August, there's Yakuza Kiwami. But I do need help from the chat. I need to know what order to play Yakuza in. I need to know the order. So, because there's like Yakuza 5 is out, I think. Yakuza 6, I think, is out. Yakuza Kiwami is out. Yakuza 0 is out. So which order do I play them in so I have a story of continuity? But, this one comes out in August, like I said. So at this point, Spider-Man, unless it comes out in the fall, like in November, which I guess is possible, if that's like a November game, if not, it's going to have to be what, guys, June or July? Because August, you have Madden, which is a major multiplayer game, and you have Yakuza. So, yeah, Pacific Rim 2 is going to be straight trash. I certainly hope John Boyega he's a good guy. I follow him on Twitter. And but Ready Player One, that's early reviews of that it's really good. So So 0, then Kiwami 2. Okay, well that's fine. I just need some kind of order, but I need to write it down because you all said that before, and I wrote it down, and then I threw that paper away, or my girl threw it away. So 0, Kiwami, then Kiwami 2. All right, I got it. Good. So, so yeah, I'll do that. So I'll go buy Yakuza 0 probably. I don't know, maybe today. I'm really playing Mass Effect though, having a ball with it, having a ball. So, but yeah. So what Yakuza Kiwami? I don't know if that was supposed to come out in December. That was like a December 4th release or something like that. So they moved it up. So bully to them that they moved it on up. So. And so it's coming out in August. So all you Yakuza fans, I don't know about Kiwami. I don't know what's better, Yakuza Kiwami or Yakuza 0? This an opinion. What's better? Which was the better game as far as the way it played and the sound and all that stuff. So, yeah. And are we going to get Yakuza 2 through 5? So that's another question too. So, but yeah, but we'll go ahead and move on then. We're gonna move. We fixed the DCEU already. We talked about Yakuza. That I believe is a PlayStation exclusive game. I don't know if that's on PC or not. I haven't seen anything, but they got a cool looking bundle. If you want to order that, if you guys are into that, I know there's a huge. And again in Japan they did. I don't think they believed Yakuza would do as well as it's done in the States, but it's done incredibly well in the States. So, so 5 hours into Yakuza 0, which is the first one. Okay. All right, that's fine. I guess let's call it 0, right? But all right, yeah, we'll move into the Mass Effect here because we'll give a quick synopsis of the Mass Effect story. And so basically what happens in Mass Effect is humanity gets to Mars. While they're mapping Mars and they're using drones to map Mars, there's always an area in Mars where the drones just lose all power. Okay? And the drones lose power, they keep crashing. Even though they're right out there with the drones just lose power. So ultimately they discover a small cave entrance. They dig the cave out. They go down into the cave. And that is what you see in Mass Effect 3, the archives. I don't know if you all played Mass Effect 3. One of your missions is Priority Mars, that mission. And how that is done, how it's underneath the ground, and you have to go underneath the ground. So they go and they find this massive alien labyrinth. Okay, so once it's discovered, it's announced, everything on Earth changes. So we're talking about the Mass Effect story, talking about just the baseline Mass Effect story. And so everything on Earth changes. They spend 10 to 12 years, I want to say it was 10 years, deciphering the Prothean language. Okay, that's all they do. So, and on Earth, the main change that took place was you had people who said, all right, well, we knew there were aliens all along. Other people committed suicide. They thought it was the end of the world. And then other people were, really, really curious. So those are 3 big major factions on Earth. So, so I do not watch I don't watch NHL. So, so they get to Earth. Mass Effect is dead and gone. And I know, I'm just reliving. Look, somebody DM me, wanted to kind of know the story because they wanted to. They're playing Mass Effect right now on their Xbox, and they wanted to know the backstory. So I'm just giving them a little backstory, some of the lore. Which you're right, Top Dog. It's dead. I've accepted it. We moving on. So, Charles, you fell asleep. Okay. So we're moving on. So anyway, they ultimately find out the technology is they're able to track code objects in space. Can't do that right now. So once they're able to unlock the mass relay, it's out by Pluto. It's called the Charon Relay. So they unlock the relay, they activate the relay. The relays, if you don't know this in Mass Effect, are supposed to point. They are supposed to turn and point towards the whatever star you're going to be, you're going to use your Mass Effect on. So the relay in the Sol system, which is the Earth system, points to Arcturus, which is a real star. So they take it and they go. And now this ties into Mass Effect Andromeda, because Alec Ryder in Mass Effect Andromeda, he was on that first ship that went through that mass relay. Okay. So he was, and so was a very young Captain David Anderson. So he wasn't captain, he was just Soldier Anderson. So very young Soldier Anderson. So ultimately, they get to Arcturus and they find out, it's a one-way. It only goes one way, so they can't come back the same way they came. They can't come back the same way they came. So they're in Arcturus. Well, they also found out in Arcturus that there are no heavy metals. So so they're stuck in Arcturus. But they search. Remember, they can now track cold objects in space. So then they find another mass relay around the Arcturus station. So, and once they found that relay, they activate that relay. That relay sends them back to the Sharon relay. All right. So now they have a triangle that they can use. They can go from the Sol system to Arcturus, from Arcturus back to Sol. That's all they do. That's all they do for about 10 years. Okay, but then they find more mass relays. So they go on opening them. Well, it's illegal in the Mass Effect universe to just go around opening mass relays. So there's a group called the Turians who are like, why are all these, they're like, why are these relays being opened? And the relay, because it reminds them of an enemy that they fought hundreds of years ago called the Rachni. The way the humans are going from relay to relay reminds them of Rachni. So I'm gonna end it here because ultimately a Turian cruiser catches up to a ship opening a mass relay and downs it, and they crash on a planet. They sent the SOS out. They get captured by the Turians, who again have never seen humans before. And the humans, this is the first alien species they've contacted, and it's a hostile species. So, but we'll end it there. That was for Dougie Doug 88, who's downplaying Mass Effect because he's listened to the podcast, and that's some of your back lore for Mass Effect. So humans running into the Turians, how humans discovered the mass relays, and they are ultimately forced down onto a planet. Now, the name of the person that surrendered was, I think it was something Williams, but that is Ashley Williams' dad. That's why Ashley Williams in Mass Effect has such a tough time getting promoted, because she's being blackballed because of what happened to her dad. So, but that's it. We'll move on now. We'll move on to Far Cry. And yeah, I know OBJ, nobody cares about it. But we're moving on to Far Cry. That was just for that person. He was very nice to ask me about Mass Effect and the lore. So I gave him some lore. And we'll do more lore later on in another podcast. But we'll pull up. I'm going to pull up the Far Cry stuff because it's been leaked about the build, and I'll just read it verbatim here. Then I'll ask you all what you think. So is that and that, and then I can go ahead and yeah, this is from Gear Nuke. And we're going to go ahead and won't share my screen. I'm Mr. Share My Screen now. And shout out to One Stop for Gamers, because he brought this. He was talking about this yesterday, so big shout out to him. And but as you can see here, I'm sharing the screen. Far Cry runs at 1800p resolution on Xbox One X and offers improved frame rate. Again, this was done on March 16th, Friday. I can't pronounce that name, but we'll go ahead and read it to you guys. So this is for the people that are buying it, because there's a lot of people not going to buy it, okay? So it says Far Cry 5 is set to launch soon for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The game also comes with support for the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, in which case the technical details regarding the support hasn't been revealed properly yet. Best Buy has listed the deluxe edition for Far Cry 5, which interestingly has also confirmed the resolution for the game on the Xbox One X. So this is for the deluxe edition. There is a resolution listed. There is no resolution listed for the PS4 Pro versions, which points towards a lower resolution with 4K support on the PS4 Pro. All right, so there's that. So, but if you buy, it says according to the deluxe edition listing at Best Buy. This is why I was about to go up there. I'm gonna go up there here shortly. Far Cry 5, the game will run at 1800p on the Xbox One and will also offer improved frame rate. So this appears to be similar. This appears to be a similar setting to the PS4 Pro version of the game, which gives the player ability to run the game at either high res or with improved performance. So, I mean, that, I don't know what it's going to be. So I'm just going to assume it's going to be 1440p 60, because that to me is what the Pro was pretty much designed to do. So to enhance the game from 1080p up to 1440p. Yes, some games can do 1800p, but most of them, the 1800p games, Mass Effect Andromeda, Gran Turismo Sport, Horizon Zero Dawn, 1800p 30. Okay. So, but I don't know how that's, but 1440p 60. Now you're looking at Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm not for sure about Call of Duty, but let's look at the what you get here with your deluxe edition. So it improves immediate access to additional weapons, explosives, vehicles, and skins. To expand the flames of resistance and fight to free Hope County from the grip of a deadly cult. It says, beware the wrath of Joseph Seed. Like his last name is Seed. And his cult followers, you support the resistance in small town America. It says, explore Hope County and discover the discover the Montana countryside, its wildlife, and its inhabitants in an exciting open world. Xbox One enhanced support 1800p resolution and improved frame rate. So I guess it can't do 4K. So, but again, these screenshots, the commercials you've seen for it and the screenshots, those are all from the PlayStation Pro. Okay. So it says Far Cry will launch March 27th. That's Tuesday after next for everybody. So for everybody. So what are your thoughts on this, guys? At 1800p on the X, are you going to get this on the X? Are you going to get it? And then are you going to get it on the X? Or are you going to get it on the Pro? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts, guys? What is going on with the Xbox where it can't do 4K on these third-party games? Not that I don't care that it can't. I'm just asking. Just what do you all think? So let me go back over here to the chat. And I'm gonna see the True 49. It looks good. I'm not knocking what it is. Yeah, Fatal don't care. I know that. So, 901's getting it on PC. Yeah, this will be probably one of the games I do get it. J-Dog says screw multiplayer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and is anybody playing the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered? And then if you are, what's that like? So Mr. Williams is getting it on the Pro. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. You didn't like Far Cry 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you probably want 5. Yeah, I agree with you. So I'm just asking, 1800p, is that going to be okay? Are we going to see, what do you think? Do you think we see hypocrisy if this is confirmed in a week or two? Do we see hypocrisy? Or, they'll say 1800, and they being the Xbox community, you think they'll say 1800p is fine? You know, so, well, I mean, Halo Storm, if it's 1800p, it is checkerboarded, okay? It will checkerboard up to 4K. So just so you know, all right? Because, I mean, again, that's what, like I said, I named 3 games that PlayStation does that with. So, you know, and so I'm just asking, so you don't care about Modern Warfare Remastered, the God of War is coming. Oh, I understand that. I didn't know if anybody had even red boxed the other one, the other Call of Duty. So getting it on the PS Slim. So okay. So so what about microtransactions? I don't know about them. What about I heard they were bad though. So you know, that's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true or not. So I heard it was bad. And I think, again, I think Far Cry will be at Redbox. So you might be able to Redbox it. And I've told people Redbox it for a couple of days just to see if it's any good. Modern Warfare 2 is the GOAT. No, not to me it wasn't, Danny, but that's my opinion. And I loved Modern Warfare 1. Loved it. But Modern Warfare 2, you could tell they cater towards multiplayer, and like somebody said, you know, F multiplayer. I ain't big on multiplayer, not anymore. So so yeah, God of War gameplay that leaked. That wasn't supposed to, that embargo wasn't supposed to be lifted till tonight, midnight. So yeah. I don't know what GB is, so Ace, I probably will not buy the Division Part 2. I didn't care for Part 1. So just FYI, didn't care for Part 1. So, but Modern Warfare 2 is the first time you played online? Really? How old are you, the truth? Yeah, because that oh man, oh golly. That game's not that old, is it? Well, maybe I'm just old. I remember when that game came out. So, but so all right. So who is getting Far Cry 5? So, oh, okay. How many? It's required. I do not know. You could probably go check the download though. So it's for clothes and stuff. Okay. Well, I mean, again, now you know, I ain't gonna complain about changing clothes. So. But who is getting it? Who is buying Far Cry 5? And I mean, it's an interesting concept to base Far Cry on because it's kind of a throwback. Because the original Far Cry, he escaped the lab, you know. So we just have to wait and see how that works, though. But how many are getting Far Cry 5? And another thing is 1800p going to be acceptable now? And look, the console thing is over. I'm just asking to see, do you think we'll get some hypocrisy with the Xbox community? Because there's a pathology to their hypocrisy. You know, a game gets announced, they don't have access to it, they bitch about it. That's kind of what it is. So. Well, there's no kind of to it. That's what it is. So, yeah, God of War looked amazing. Yeah. God of War ain't getting delayed. It hasn't gone gold yet, so it still could be delayed, but I doubt it. Yeah, I agree. So, Craig is 62. I am not 62. I'm nothing against that, but yeah, I am not 62. So, got the crackhead breakfast. Okay. Xbox fans, so Andrew Wilkinson saying Xbox fan will say, as long as the game has higher res in the X, then it's all that matters. Being hypocritical, yeah, that's one vote for that. Oh, what's going on, J Dub? What is happening, brother? So what is happening, man? How you doing, man? So I'm not 45 either. Y'all are trying to guess my age. So the game looks finished. You talking about Far Cry? Yeah. Who cares about Far Cry 5? Again, it's just it's the next big multi-plat game. Because MLB The Show comes out, and so does Ni no Kuni 2. But I know Ni no Kuni comes out Friday. Is MLB The Show? Is that Tuesday? Because that's the first day of spring. So I'm just asking. And then who wants to play me in MLB The Show? So, who wants to play me with MLB The Show? So I can take you over that left field fence. Do I work overnights? Sometimes my schedule will be 7P to 7A. Yeah. You're going with Nino Cooney too? Yeah, I'm leaning towards Nino Cooney too, although it looks like a rat. So, and J-Dub, can you answer me a question, brother? Where are Kirby's pants? Oh, okay, this, because I'm just trying to figure out where are Kirby's pants at, because he's starting to, because that thing it's got rosy cheeks, so I didn't know if it was supposed to have pants on too. So, yeah, I think J Dub's his own boss, so you don't, So I know one day J Dub he cracked me up one day when he said, I asked him that, can I send him a link for a podcast? He's like, yeah, I'm just sitting here in the office. I'll shut the door for about an hour. So Far Cry, it's the same as Far Cry 3 and 4. Well, Far Cry 4, I thought had the best villain. I thought that was because the villain was your uncle. So that was pretty cool. So, but yeah, you can come out excited for the game. You come out to cause mayhem. So I understand that. That is one of the cool things about Far Cry, and into a certain extent, Just Cause is like that. Just Cause is like that. So. I mean, Halo Storm is under damage control. I mean, there's nothing to damage control. So I'm just, I didn't know if the pathology would kick in with some of the Xbox guys. So, to me, it's funny. So, yeah, we're always being messy over here, being toxic. So, did you get the new controller? Oh, do I get the new controller? Yeah. I mean, I am going to get another Xbox. It's just going to be the Xbox One S. I mean, I can, now a lot of people have tweeted me saying, wait to E3. And it's like, well, if I am blown away at E3, I'll go back and get another one. So you turned 50, Robert? Well, happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday. So I even said my MHW best version was on PC. No, they're building a 4K version for the PC. So, PC version is not going to launch. I don't think that's launching until fall, because it's the first time they built the game for PC, so they want to make sure they do it right. So, Zaire is a pony now. Well, I mean, again, I just think Zaire enjoys playing his game. So, you gonna message me the details? Okay, just message me the details. So, we'll square it away, brother. We'll square it away. But yeah, so nobody wants to play me in MLB The Show. You all scared of throwing me that curveball. You think you may hang it out there and I go yard on you? So, so just asking, what's going on, Neverland X? The X was a mistake. The actual console was not a mistake. Them not having anything ready, that was a mistake. So they're counting on third-party developers to do that for them, and they're getting so-and-so results. I mean, some results like Shadow of War, third-party, looks good. Rise of the Tomb Raider, again, looks good, but some of them, like Project Cars, is just Project Cars. I think it's like, not that big a deal. So nobody's gonna buy that. What, MLB The Show or Far Cry? Next gen PS4, yeah. So could be. And we do the show 18. You get access on March 23rd. How you get access? You just buy it, right? So that is Friday then. So that and Nino Cooney come out the same day. That's what you're saying. So, so at the best for tomorrow, yeah. So yeah, just let me know. But nah, they've shout out to you all watching. Hit the like button. There's like 45 people here. So so yeah, so Far Cry 5, again, interesting concept. I was interested in the concept. Going around shooting a bunch of cultists sounds fun to me, but we'll have to wait and see. I didn't know if anybody else was doing it. So yes, I do need some towels, guys. I mean, come on, hit up the PayPal. You all know it will go to me buying some paper towels so I can keep my Xbox from perspiring because I'm tired of the people complaining about it. So you rather play baseball all stars, baseball stars too? Okay. Yeah, God of War's coming, OBJ, but what are we gonna play till then? What are we gonna play till then? So I'm trying to find a new web browser on Xbox One, way better. Oh, let me tell you all, I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind in 4K on the X, and that movie is still bringing tears to my eyes. Loved it, love that movie, and looks very good. Looks very good. Okay, so it's so this FYI, it looks very good. So, and enjoy the movie. Great sound, great acting. There's 3 versions on the disc that are all in 4K. The special edition, that's the one I watched. That's got 16 minutes of extra footage. So, and that was the one that, no. The theatrical version, that's the one that came out over last summer. But then I don't watch that one normally. I normally watch the special edition, and then they have another one, the director's cut. The director's cut is about 15 minutes shorter. So, but it just has nothing but the action parts in it. So nothing but the act. So you're trying to catch up on your backlog. Yeah, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing Mass Effect right now on the X because of the one. Like a friend of mine told me, hey, look, when you're playing backwards compatible games, take it out of 4K, put it in 1080p, and let that down sampling work, and it does look stunning. So I'm just so everybody knows. So so I love Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's told with a childlike benevolence. Very hard for stories to be told like that anymore. So have I said a prayer for Zaire? Nah, Zaire's fine. He's fine. I did listen to his podcast again. He did a late one last night, and so yeah, shout out to him. Hopefully he's enjoying. I mean, it's like he said. I mean, it's not like he's going to stop playing his Xbox. He just wants them to have more mature games, I guess. So it is what it is. So so you say it's best on PC. No, I said the PC version won't be out till the fall. The early reports, Halo Storms, that they were building a 4K capable version on PC, but it won't be out till the fall. So, and again, they're waiting. They're taking their time because it's the first time they said they ever built a game for PC. So, it's have to wait and see. Again, it's not that big a deal. So, shout out to Retro Gaming Old Fashioned, who just subscribed. So, you shouldn't need. Who's making a point against the Xbox? I mean, good gosh almighty. So, my goodness gracious, man. So, when you get 90, strap on your diaper. Yeah, there you go. So, Far Cry 5 would look best on PC. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's coming out on PC. I assume it's coming out day on day. And yeah, you already know the PC version of Far Cry will look better. So people still think Spider-Man can come to PC. Again, they've not ruled it out, so don't be shocked if it does. So they haven't ruled it out yet. So we could have Halo. Yeah, I mean, again, you prefer a Switch? Wow. So wow. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that statement, Savage. I don't understand why in the world Halo Storm breaks everything down to a versus issue. That's over with. Okay, Microsoft putting their games on it's gonna be on PlayStation, so it doesn't matter anymore. You gotta get over it, brother. You gotta get over it. So let's look at this. Now I got some big news for the Xbox community. I'm actually glad Halo Storm is here because he'll be able to go back and tell his taskmasters about this big news about Microsoft. And apparently Microsoft has got a new this is for the Xbox, only. This is exclusive for the Xbox. And I'm trying to pull the what it is up so that everybody knows, that way they can go out and get it when it comes out. Hopefully it's out right. It should be out right at E3. You can order them. You can pre-order this, and this is pretty cool. Sony is not going to be able to touch this. They not going to be able to do anything about this. This is only on the X, and they're going to announce this at I guess there's the GDC. I don't know if that's tomorrow and Tuesday. And but Microsoft has gone in, which I didn't know, with another company, and this is a big announcement. This is a big bomb announcement. I am happy to say that you are going to see it here first. And so let me go ahead and do Mr. Share My Screen with you guys. And let's see here. Well, it's not pulling up on the Share My Screen. So let me find it again here. All right. There it is. Hold on. And it's like the image keeps dropping. I don't know why. All right, pulled it up. All right. So yeah, this is something that I didn't know Xbox had, and this is just big news for Xbox. And I don't know how to put those little bitty things, and that's something I got to learn how to do. There's people that can put like the name of their podcast and stuff up in the window. I have no idea how to do that, so I need to learn how to do that. But anyway, this is for Xbox only. This is a exclusive for Xbox. I didn't know they were doing this, so shout out to them. This will help their fans. This will help hopefully soothe everything, and because they feel left out in the code and things like that. So I'm gonna share this. This comes from a company called Bed Bath Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond. I'm sorry. And as you can see here, you got a pair of moisturizing gloves that are available for the Xbox. These are the gloves that Major Nelson had on. People are like, "Where are these white gloves, Major Nelson?" These are the gloves. Okay, these are the gloves, and you will be able to get these gloves for your Xbox. Okay, they're moisturizing gloves. All right, and apparently this is what Major Nelson had on, a pair of white gloves, guys. When he did that whole thing for Sea of Thieves, and so this is it. This is what he had on, and as you can see, if you order, look right now, you can for $6.99. Now you will have to pay for shipping. You will have to pay for shipping, but unfortunately, you can't beat these gloves for $7.99. This is a great accessory, and let me see. I'll blow them up here. Now let's look here. Look at that. It comes with green tea herbal lotion. Green tea herbal lotion for your moisturizing gloves. That way you can stay moist. And because there's nothing, that's you don't want to be ashy and dry. So I know you Xbox guys like being moist. So here, this will help you guys out. I mean, this is exclusive for the Xbox. So, and look, I don't want to hear the Sony ponies complaining. I don't want to hear the damage controlling because you all don't have access to this. I understand that this is something that they may do videos. They may start whining today when they find out that they don't have this for the PlayStation. Okay, and as you can see, it says antioxidant skin defense. That's what that says right in there. Okay, antioxidant skin defense. That gets no better. So you got the gloves here that you can go ahead and get. And so I've never seen anything like it before. I know that people are jealous. I mean, but these are the white gloves. And ain't no Michael Jackson here. Ain't no glitter on them. I don't hear people talking about that. Leave Michael alone. He had nothing to do with this. God rest his soul. But these are the moisturizing gloves. I mean, and so I get it now. You all are going to be moist. And but these are the gloves that you all can use or you all can have. And again, comes with the green tea herbal lotion and FDA approved. That way, that's it. And look, you can either, and if you keep on complaining over here, you can get some gel booties right there, gel booties but they're $20. But if you buy the gel booties and then you buy these gloves, you gotta try to get your purchase above $30. You get free shipping. But here are the gloves Major Nelson had on. And here's the moisturizer that he used, and this is for all you Xbox guys that are this is exclusive for Xbox. Sony can't touch this. I don't want to hear the Sony community complaining. I don't want to hear you whining, bitching, and moaning, especially on Twitter about what you don't have. I get it. You don't have the gloves. I know. I get it. I understand. I mean, but some of them are going to be salty for my Xbox people. Some of them are going to be salty, talking about the PlayStation people, and they are going to make fun of this. They're going to be, say how stupid this is that, and they think they think they should share this and this should be multi-plat. And I'm sure you're going to hear anti-consumerism chants about Microsoft for only having these gloves for their moist people. So I'm just letting you guys know, and I am shocked. Look at that though. Look at the way the gloves. Look at the tip of the glove. That way they can get up in that crevice to make sure that they stay moist. So it's so these are the gloves, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know if you all knew, I don't know if you all knew this or not. So I want the Xbox community to know that this is available, but it's only for Xbox. So it's only for the Xbox. So and they can't. They can't. The PlayStation can't touch this. And especially that green tea. Yeah, I don't know what the thread count. I don't know what the pixel count is on the gloves. I assume it's native. It's true 4K. But these are the gloves that Major Nelson, I think, had on the other day during the Inside Xbox, his thing, or people, or whatever it's called, access the Xbox. People upset about it. But the fact that they're putting the gloves on sale, I think that's fantastic. So yeah. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Okay. I mean, because to me, that was huge news for Xbox. So, there's nothing like it, and so who will have the best console version? That will be PlayStation. They'll have the most stuff. They've got the deal. So they'll have the most stuff. So, but does anybody have any questions about that? I mean, it's, does anybody have any, seriously, have any questions or anything about what we've seen here today so far? I don't know why he had them on, but putting gloves on sale means desperation. Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. So as I said, they're $5.99. So I am moving on. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, make sure nobody has any questions about the gloves. And anybody got thread count things or yeah, I don't know if Phil was wearing. I know Major Nelson may have had some. So I'm just what else could there be? What else can we offer you guys? I mean, I'm trying to see you know, trying to see what else Xbox can do. You all went out and bought it, not understanding that they didn't have no games. And, you know, I understand that. We all know God of War is, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. So, you know, see if these is trash. Yeah, OBJ, I know you're going to get that day one. OBJ going to be up there at the midnight launch. So, you know, so, oh, is he losing his mind? Yeah, I do not know anything about that. So, you know, like I said, you know, so I'm just wanting to know, does anybody have the VR? I don't know if you can, like I said, they can't be in VR because these are not for the PlayStation, okay? These PlayStation guys are going to be jealous. They're going to be upset. So, so I don't know. So, you know, the Des may nerf Xbox One X. We don't know. It could. Yeah, we don't know. So, I mean, to me, it's not that big a deal. Do the gloves have microtransactions? Yeah, you got to hit that add to cart. There's your microtransaction. So, yeah, J-Dog, I think you're right. I think the best version will be on the PlayStation because PlayStation's got the deal. So they're going to have the good stuff. So you bought an X and returned it? Really? Wow. It's a useless feature that came with the last preview program update for which console? The Xbox or the PlayStation? They just had big updates on both of them. So go get Sea of Thieves, easy to know one. I mean, what I thought it was funny when I saw. Have you seen the one that with a bucket? Somebody was taking a bucket and taking the water out of the boat. I mean, that was actually pretty funny. So, you know, yeah, it's the most powerful, dynamic 4K console made. I don't know what else to say, brother. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. So I'm enjoying my Xbox. I mean, I can't deny that. I'm enjoying mine. So, yeah. So, you know, I got no problem with my Xbox. So, so yeah. So, anybody got any questions? I mean, we've been here about an hour. So, just asking. Anybody got any questions or anything? So, I just want to make sure everything's good. So the gloves have been delayed. Yeah, I know they're available. They are available. So, you know, this to help out. So, but any questions about Far Cry? So, I mean, again, Far Cry is a multi-plat game. Any questions about Mass Effect, the lore, not the game? I know people are ragging me on the game, you know. So, or anyway, how to fix the DCEU. Okay. Anybody else got any suggestions for the DCEU? So, just asking. So, all right. Any questions for the host? Now I'm supposed to be on at 5 o'clock with Foxy Games UK. He's going to have a big panel, so that's another reason why I'm doing this podcast because I don't know how it's going to be a lot of people on that podcast. So 9 people, so that takes up about I've beaten Andromeda twice, and I'm on my 3rd playthrough with the girl. I'm going to stream the action with Suvi. Now, I'm going to stream that because I have no idea what to expect with that, with the 2 girls. So, yeah, I've beaten Andromeda twice. And like I said, I'm running that thing now on this new TV. And it just, I'm blown away by what it looks like. So, Foxy Games podcast, it's 5 o'clock Eastern time. So, so it's 5 o'clock Eastern. So, and there's supposed to be 8 or 9 people. That's been confirmed. So I'll be there. I know J-Dub, I think, will be there. Sick Humor will be there. So we'll have to wait and see. So it's you know, have to wait on the invite. UK time is what you all were 10. It'd be 10 o'clock UK time. 10 o'clock. So the smaller the better. Yeah, I mean, but I think with the news of Xbox putting those games everywhere, I think a lot of people. I think that's going to be most of the thing. So keep your Xbox dry. And yeah, it's working fine right now. There's nobody complaining. You notice how nobody's whining today. Therefore, my Xbox is dry, so I'm happy. I'm playing Mass Effect 2. I'm happy. So who will be there? According to Bullet Hell Honey, of course, Fox will be there. I'll be there. Sick Humor, J-Dub City. Those are the ones that I know have been confirmed. I don't know about the other ones, so because everybody's still talking. I mean that thread, because it'll be 8 o'clock in the morning here, but it's 1 o'clock in England, so everybody's already there talking to each other. So it's pretty cool. No low key playing on greatness. I'm not playing low key. I'm like I said, I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and it's I mean, what it looks like. I mean, again, I got a new TV, and gee whiz, it's really there's a big difference in the 6,000 Samsung line and the 7,000 Samsung line. So I recommend the 7,000. Okay, 6 o'clock in UK. Okay, yeah, I'm not for. Are you all 6 hours ahead from the Eastern time zone? Okay, I thought it was 5. I stand corrected. So I stand corrected. So. Yeah, like I said, I am blown away by that game. So do not thinking about jumping on Star Wars Battleground 2. You mean Battlefront? Yeah, I like Star Wars Battlefront 2. I love the story, and I need to get back on there to see if they've updated anything. So, so all right. Well, there's Chris Cobra still playing Destiny. So. I mean, I can't stream Mass Effect on I guess I have to stream it on Mixer or Twitch. I don't know. I mean, I do not like that with Microsoft. I'm just letting people know, if you get an Xbox, no YouTube streaming. So, yeah, I'm sure I will. Bear knows my sense of humor. So, all right, now what did you all think of the gloves? Did you all like the gloves? Are the gloves something that you may buy? I'm just asking. So, I'm kind of dragging my feet because it's 2 o'clock here. So, oh yeah, Destiny 2 isn't dead. No, that's fine. I think there's a lot of people still playing it. So I just think it fell out of the mainstream. So Mass Effect wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm enjoying mine so far. Like I said, I'm a hook up with that girl Suvi. So. But I don't know how that works. I don't know how that's going to work. So, but I'm gonna stream it. If you see me streaming Mass Effect, it's because it's time for some girl on girl. You know what I'm saying? So, think Mickey Mouse is looking for those gloves. Okay, what's going on, Jordan Dizzle? So, what is going on? So. Who wants Nino Kuni 2? I'm still looking to buy it. I don't know about day one. I'm going to wait for the reviews to come out. So, oh yeah, I do respect Suvi. That's why I chose the girl Ryder this time so I can romance her. So, because she's girl only. I mean, she's only interested in women. She can't. She's not like Liara, where Liara was at least bi. Also, I wanted to hook up with that doctor, but that she wasn't giving me no rhythm either. It's like, damn. So they pretty much rope you into only several people. So now, me being Ryder, being female, I am hitting on that reporter, and I'm a hook up with that reporter. So that's the way it should be. The voice actress is sexy. Yeah. Well, her voice is, yeah. No, I'm loving it. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Impatient Fire. When you see me streaming Mass Effect, it's because that's the scene I'm about to unlock. So you all need to be ready because I'll be playing that. When am I going to play Mass Effect Andromeda? Probably later tonight. So, seen pubes in Witcher 3. Okay. I'll give you my opinion, Alex, tomorrow because that's when we officially are supposed to do it. And I want to stay on Sony Santa Monica's good side because I'm trying to get a review copy. So that's why I haven't uploaded. I haven't talked about it. I just knew it had them shook yesterday. I didn't know how bad. So, so. But again, I'm buying God of War. That's my take on it. I'm gonna leave it there. So, but guys, I've been here for an hour, and I'm gonna lay back down and get ready for the podcast later this evening. So, but guys, get that. Go to I got all the links in my description down here, and so I'm gonna bounce on out of here like a bad check. And the Witcher 3 combat's horrible. I disagree. I thought it was pretty good. It was so good that Assassin's Creed tried to copy it, you know, and they didn't do a good job of it, let me tell you. So, but yeah, it is bad. Oh, y'all are silly. Yeah. Well, as long as you all keep talking about him and giving him shine, I mean, this with some people, you just like, well, I'm actually I'm gonna pull a bear hugger and run down to the store and and get a fresh swig. So, but all right, guys, you all take it easy. You all stay blessed, and yeah, check me out later on today in the Gamer Couch. That looks like it's gonna be a full house. So you all come on by there and hit the like button before I leave here today, guys. Hit that like button for me, and remember, if you go out tonight, wear white. Take it easy. Peace.